Hey there, everyone. This is Raocow, and not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've been feeling so nervous about doing some kind of video. The reason for this basically is that after thinking about it for a while, I've decided to try out that whole Patreon thing. Like, I know I have. Historically been against donations and that whatnot, but that's because I'm always afraid that people were gonna give too much, which is a weird thing to be worried about, I guess, but there we are, and here we are, and here are we. But I kind of like how it works, because you can give kind of a small amount, and, it seems relatively fair to me. I don't know. So basically, what with my job thing, situation, and whatnot, I figured now's the time as any. As you've noticed, for a week now, I've been doing two videos. Two videos. Really? Is this gonna be a thing? I guess so. I've been doing. Why is this? Okay, I've been doing. Oh man, saying words. Two videos a day, and that's kind of like where I want to be going. Sort of like, get back to how things were, and that's kind of like the first step. Now, if I can stay at least somewhat self-sufficient, I'd be able to keep that going, and at least for a little while, and I think that would be pretty nice, I don't know what's going to happen, but here we are. The good news is that for the most part, y'all shouldn't really be seeing a difference. There's going to be two videos a day. And, the only real difference is that there's going to be an extra link in the description. It ain't that so bad. You've had worse. Basically, where there's the talk house link, but then there's another one for another thing. That would be about where the differences go. This would be starting on Monday, and that's about it, really. And if you want to help out, now, just basically give $1, and, well, for one thing, dang it, I want to keep making like these little drawing videos that would basically, these would be only for people who give $1. And also, like, since I would be making two different videos, one of them would still be, decided by my whims and whimsy and the complete nonsense, while another could be more basically voted by and selected by people who accept, for some reason or another, to be my patron. I think that would be a pretty good plan. A lot of these ideas have been, suggested and by the community, by people on the Talk House, and for the most part, there's been a lot of good ideas, and I think I want to try it out. So, I don't know what I am doing, and that's pretty swell. Man, no, for real, I don't know why this makes me so nervous, but I think it's because, I've always felt bad about asking for stuff from you guys, it's but I guess that's just me. I really don't know what to say or think about that. It's just who we are. Putting words on the internet sometimes translate into, an abomination called a super word king. We don't really talk about those, but you gotta be careful, because if you encounter that in the sewer system somewhere, they might kind of smother you and then fill you with bacteria, and I don't know how to tell you that, but it's something you should probably avoid to happen if you've got the means to do so. Just a little, a little friendly advice there from your friendly community manager at Raocow. Just kind of losing the birthday of the gods, so to speak. It's an expression that doesn't exist yet. Gosh darn it, I'm working hard for it to do exist. It really should be, it's friendly, it's smart, has a lot of lungs, at least two. As far as I'm concerned, you don't need more than that to have a success, Just remember to breathe, and existence will be forthwith. However, if it asks for money, it's probably not really existence, but it's half-brother Josie. He's half-brother for a reason. He was kind of excommunicated from the from the place, and you try not to mention it too hard, try not to, categorically miscategorize a rabbit. For the Patreon thing, I have decided to try that whole monthly thing because basically, I don't know, I feel like a jerk charging y'all by the video, considering that I tend to be, kind of like on the spot regarding my, what I actually put out. Like, it's not like it's gonna slow down or anything. So, and that's true. And although if enough people want me to change my mind about things, like I'll change things around. And I mean, and that's true for anything. Like if you've got any suggestions, any things I can change, because now I'm learning this at the same time as y'all, in a sense. By which I mean I'm pretty sure a lot of you know a lot more than I do. So if you got things I should change, or know things I should modify, or should consider, don't be afraid to speak out. And words are very important, because if you put them in an order, it forms a sentence, and it's using these sentences that we will one day take over the world, or at the very least, an abandoned supermarket that we can then use as a rallying center when the world turns to dust and vampires roam around in the alleyways freely in the night. I'm not looking forward to that part of the journey, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna have to live with it. And that's okay, because once it's done, we're gonna have a lot of nacho cheese. And I don't like nacho cheese at all, but a lot of people do. And so it's good for you. It's okay, as long as you're happy down the road. You don't have to look back up the road no more. And really, it's like knowing. It's exactly the same, really.